Welcome back, guys. I'm going to solve a Leetcode problem. The problem number is 412 Fizz. In this problem, we are given an integer n, that is n equals to 3, 5, or 15, as you can see in the example. And its index starts n. We need to return an array with the index which is starting as 1. So if in the array, what we need is if the index of an array matches is divided by 3 and 5, we need to return Fizz. And if it is only divided by 3, we need to return Fizz. Similarly, if it is divided by 5, we need to return buzz. And if nothing is divided, then we need to return that item as a string, even though it is an integer. Okay, so like this. So here, the input is 3. So the index 3 is divided by 3. So I'm expecting Fizz to be the value in index 3. Similarly, in 5, if 3 is index 3 is divided by 3, so this condition satisfies, and the 5, this condition will satisfy. So I have buzz here. Similarly, in N15, let's just talk about the 15th index. The 15th index is satisfied by 3 as well as 5, so I'm saying Fizz buzz. Similarly, buzz is also satisfied because index 6 is divided by 3, so you'll see you'll see Fizz over here, and then this is index 5, so index 5 would be buzz. Okay, so index 6 would be Fizz again because it is divisible by 3. Okay, great. So let's just switch to Visual Studio first. What I have done is I've copied this, and what I have also done is I want these conditions to be my if, and the last one to be my else. So simple. And what it wants is it wants a return type as I list of string. So what it's telling you is the list that you implement should have inherited from I list. Okay. So basically a list. Okay, a list inherits from I list. So let's try a list of string. That is what we want. This new list of string, right? So I press F12 on this. As you can see, it inherits from I list. So that is what it wants. It wants something that is inherited from I list. It can be an array. It can be a list. So for now, I'm just taking a list. Okay, result. I'm telling it as a result. So now I will implement it using a for loop. So the for loop, the index is 1. So it will start from 1. And the length should be greater than or equals to the length of the integer, right? That is what it is, right? So n dot length, n is fine because it is integer, right? And then now for each item, what I need to do is I need to check if each item satisfies these conditions, right? So let's go walk through the first item, first if condition. So if the index I dot is divisible by 3 and 5, right? So modulus of 3, right? That is what it says, is equals to 0, and I dot modulus of 5 is remainder is 0. Then what we're gonna do is we're gonna add it to that result list variable. Result dot add. What we're gonna add? We're gonna add this Fizz buzz. Perfect. So this is our first condition. So this is done. So the second one we're going to implement. So same thing. I will just copy this if. I'll write an else if here. And then else if is 3, right? So I will just take this code out. 3, and then it should be Fizz. Okay. And the third one, similar to this, we just need to implement the same with if it is divisible by 5, the remainder should be 0, and what it should be a buzz, right? And then at the end, the else part, what I need to do is I need to make sure that each variable is string, right? So for that, what I need to do is result dot add. I need to represent each item as a string. How can I do this? Is like this. Put a dollar in front, and then put I here. Simple, right? Okay. And then, okay, this is my code. Let's just debug this. So I have n as 5, and this is the output I'm expecting. So let's just start it. And then let's just see the result variable. Here you go. Yeah, 1, 2. So 3 is fuzz and 5 is buzz. So that is what I'm expecting, and I got it. So this is my code, but I don't want this code basically. If I have to change this code, for example, this is like a for each loop, you know. So what if I need to use LINQ in case of for loop? Well, how do I change this? We can also do this in one liner. So let's just say this is my second result. Okay. So how to do this in one line? Okay. So we can easily do this using LINQ query. So in order to do this in a one-liner, we need some kind of range variable. A range variable would have a starting index of 1, and then the length would be the n variable, right? So that right now it is 5, right? So what I would do is I would do a LINQ, a range, and then in a range operator, so var, let's say ret val equals to um, enumerable, right? Enumerable dot range, right? And then what enumerable? I think the spelling is wrong. Yeah, here you go. Enumerable dot range. In the range, it takes the starting index, which is 1 by from question, and the count is n, right? So n is 5 right now. Okay, so what do I get here? Like just simple plain. I just want to know what do I get. So I should get 1 to 5. So this is an enumerable. I should get 1 to 5. Perfect. So this is my first step, right? So in this, now I want to change that fifth variable and the third variable based on the condition, right? So what I need to do is pass conditions using select projection operator. Okay, so x does that, x dot what was the first condition? The first condition was x uh, x modulus of 3. Let's just copy this, x modulus of 3, and okay, x modulus 3 um, and x, okay, it's already there. Modulus of 3 equals to 0, and let's just type it out. Sorry, guys. X modulus of 5 is equals to 0. Then what we're gonna do is we're gonna put this as fizzbuzz. Okay, fizzbuzz. There you go. This is fizzbuzz. Okay, and then let's arrange it a better way so that we can all understand. Okay, this is my first condition. Let's just put this down for now, and then otherwise else what I need to do is I will put this here. Okay, else part here. Else x is only divisible by 3, right? If x is divisible by 3 and the remainder is 0, what I need to do is I need to give it as a fix. Okay, and the same logic applies to the next condition. So I put this here, just okay, easier. There you go, it's easier. Okay, here you go. And then the next condition will be x divisible by 5. Then what I need is remainder should be also 0 at modulus. Then I should get it as buzz. There you go, buzz. Perfect. And then the last condition is what I need is I just need to make it as a string, right? So if nothing, then the integer that is being passed should be represented as string. Okay, so this is all the code I have, and it is just a one-liner basically, and hopefully I'm hoping it will work. So how it is working right now is we are using a range operator to have an enumerable. In that enumerable, we are using a select clause, and we are using we are using each condition as in the select query. So this is my first condition, as you can see, the second one, and the third one. Otherwise, at the end, I just give it as a string. Okay, so let's debug this. So right now, the variable of 5 is n is 5. I expect this result from my return val. Let's see this in action. Okay, so here you go. Perfect, it's working. Okay, let's put this as 15. Okay, let's put this as 15 and let's try it one more time. I should get Fizz buzz at the end. Yeah, that is working. Okay, let's put this both answers in action and see if we can solve this question for the very first time. Okay, so we need to return something here. So, okay, we'll do it over there. We don't need this. We just need to copy this. Okay, and then go back, put this here, and then copy the list because we need the list. And then here, okay, list here, n is already been passed, right? So we need to return the list, right? Yeah, return the result list, okay? And then run all the test cases for the very first time. Hopefully it passes. We saw it being passed. Okay, everything got passed. Let's submit it for the very first time. Oh, wow, 136, not bad. Okay, so the next one, we jump into a second result. Okay, so this is my first result. I will just comment it out. Okay, here you go, first answer. This is my second answer, and second answer, right? Okay, here you go. Second answer, just return this, right? Return this, and it should be good. Okay, comment this out, Control K C, and then let's run our test cases for the very first time. Return a enumerable. Can the machine convert a type collection of generate to okay, so what we need to do is it is an enumerable, right? So what we need is dot list. That is what it is missing. So we need to, as I said, we need to submit we need to return a list of items, not an enumerable. Submit. Perfect. So let's submit this. 132. Okay, guys, these are my two solutions. I hope you liked my solution. I tried to do it with LINQ as well as for loop. So it was kind of straightforward, this question. And please feel free to comment and like, and I'll come up with more videos. Thank you for watching. Have a good day.